This is the Stuttgart Königstraße, so to speak, the main street. Which also has this square here. I'm in the center of the street. There's this square, and there's a column with a sort of angel figure on top, which is called Concordia. There's this building from the pictures I have. It's also on the logo of the city with over the two T's. Well, maybe I come across it. And here is a big bookstore with some restaurants on top. I'm actually looking for something to eat. This is where I took the photos. 9 hours ago, my god. And I didn't really sleep. I didn't really sleep in the night, and I didn't really sleep since 9 hours. So here's the column. Here's some nice oldish sort of buildings. I don't know which architecture style this is. This is very simple. Don't want to say it's Gothic. It's probably a little bit younger in style. And this is clearly kind of Greekish, right? Or Roman. And here there's also another Starbucks in which I spent countless hours in my life. What I like is this somewhat purposeless thingy where you can stand in. It's just nice to look at. And sometimes they have a public screening cinema here. They have a huge screen. And I can show it to you. I guess that's my finger. Here, a screen which goes from here up, like this. A huge screen. And then here, full with people sitting on the grass and watching cinema. I think I saw some Pixar movies this way. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure the way I swing the camera is not very nice to look at, but that's what you get. Oh, and here is a cinema. This building there is converted to a cinema in several floors. Actually, I might. No, it's a little bit too tight now. My train goes in 3 hours. Let me just figure out. There is in Stuttgart, there's a huge sort of scandal, or like there's a problem where they wanted to build a new train station and the whole public was against it, and it started 10 years ago and it's still not finished. So I see the cranes here in the background. They had a nice old train station, but they completely destroyed it, and it's never going to be completed. So who is this? Christopher Herzog von Württemberg. Württemberg is the state in where we're in, although I have to admit I don't know who this guy is. Some Russian girls for you. Da, Devushka. When I arrived yesterday, everything looked extremely fucked up, but it was a Saturday night and a lot of 20-year-olds buying McDonald's burgers, but now it looks as always like I have it in my memory. Should I make a longer video? Should I walk down with you a little bit here? What language is this? Sounds Spanish-ish. You know, I was not living in the city center of Stuttgart. I was living in Vaihingen, which is a satellite city or district, but it is separated from the main city by a woods. And out in Vaihingen, notably, there was... Come on. There was the university, and that's why a lot of students were living outside in Vaihingen. And when in the second year I got super motivated, you know, for the first time in my life I bought some weights. My brother has been lifting for years and years and years, but I was like, now I'm going to get fit. I have the time, I have the mental sort of calmness to get that on. And it worked incredibly well. Like I got fit in like 9 months. Really amazing. I tried to copy it last year to get back in shape, but it fizzled out a little bit. At the moment I'm doing good, but there was some time where everything just worked for me, and I wrongly believed that I can replicate that again. And the last 9 months, however, show that I'm not as strong as I thought I would be. But nonetheless, I'm on a good track. And so I went to the gym 3 times a week, I think 2 or 3 times a week in the unit gym when I was in Stuttgart. And also I started to do a lot of cardio. I mean, I tried different things, different unit courses. I even tried swimming, but I didn't really go there. But I would always run like, I don't know, 10-15 kilometers from this Vaihingen, this outside district state, into the city center here. Was very lean. Sometimes I ate an ice cream as a sort of getting carbs back, and then I ran back the whole distance again. It worked well for me, even if the McDonald's ice cream thingy was obviously not healthy, but it's like, you know, if you're doing this distance so regularly, like I ran it two times a week, and then I ran a half marathon 2 or 3 times. Very good time, astonishingly, if I think back. Okay, but enough talk of me. We're coming to the end of Königstraße. I mean, I started in the middle. I didn't start at the other end. I started in the middle about. And so here, there's a nice train station. It was always very charming. But then, in I think around 2010, the government decided to have this project where they make a new, bigger, more efficient train station, and basically tear the old one down. And everybody was, like, a lot of people were extremely against it, and there was a huge protest. It was for months and months and months in all of German news, because basically the whole city turned against the city. All the people, there were demonstrations, and people were chaining themselves to trees because they didn't want to have this change that nobody was asked about. I mean, the foreigners would always say, you know, the Germans, the government want to actually spend their money, and the Germans demonstrate against it. And I'm sure it's true in the sense that people just wanted to complain about something. And this was a way to complain. But there was also some truth to it. It was kind of a weird situation. And now, I mean, you see nothing anymore. There's a tower there, but this, this is completely taken apart. Yesterday I came, I was like last time I left 7 years ago, then 5 years ago I came again to do my PhD defense. So it was effectively 5 years since I have seen this train station, and it looked so fucked up. Like, there's no correct paths anymore. I mean, you cannot see it, but this is like, it goes like kilometers back, the whole like reconstruction effort. This is like a huge, how to say, like in German it's Baustelle. It's a huge construction site, and it has been going on now it started basically 2010, and it's still going on. It's called Stuttgart 21. But now I think the idea was that to be at least finished at 2021, but they didn't do that. I mean, it will take probably another 5 to 10 years, I guess. Okay, so this is going to be a fucking long video, I'm sorry, but just because I'm here, I will show you that behind this huge building where all these stores are, there is actually another nice sort of park with old buildings. I have no idea actually what they are actually used for. Maybe just for show. But it's nice. So how do I get there best? What is this lady looking for? Some punks. Oh shit, I think I'm too far left to actually get to the nice part. Yeah, okay, I'll have to walk another 2 minutes and then I'm done. Some gypsy-like, no offense, outfit people. And there are these ducks with these fucking long legs. It's also very strange. I never see these ducks in Vienna. They have these like 30 centimeter legs. Yeah, this is nice. So here is from behind this building. There's no store or anything. So if you just go on the Königstraße, you wouldn't know. Here's a theater house. And it goes on. There are some other nice cars-like. So look at this. I've made a duck video before. Look at these fucking legs. This guy. And also they are not afraid. They just want food. You can go to them. They will actually come to you and stand right before you and think they get something. So they are absolutely degenerate, long-legged ducks. Cannot see it really here because the grass. So this is all the people who I wanted to say don't have to work today, but it's Sunday actually, so cannot talk shit. So here, this is a nice building. I was never in there. I think this is also must be some theater kind of thing. There's some water and some more duckies. I have to watch out. It's almost impossible not to run through duck poo here. So be it. I cannot see where they are. There's a guitarist over there. I can never see these things on my resolution. Well then, okay, I think I will leave it at this. I'm trying to find something to eat now. Maybe go to one of these open restaurants. And so that was my most boring video, sorry, but I have nothing better to do.